Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. So, in thinking about our July theme of spiritual freedom, I found myself considering an item that you could not have told me a few months ago would have become such a daily item and such a contentious one. Yes, the face covering mask. We are free. I mean, more or less. There's still not a lot of face mask police out on the street, although that might not be such a bad idea, but that's another conversation. When we're out in public, we either wear a mask or not. We choose. We have the freedom to choose. Now, it seems to me to be a relatively simple choice to err on the side of science and consideration and mindfulness and awareness of other. This has been fabulously mucked up by this thing we call choice and free will. That our premise, that our country seems to appreciate and value very highly indeed. But my question this morning is this: at what time does choice and free will become something different, a different consideration? And the answer is, our choice and free will become something else when there is an agenda other than the unimpeded celebrating of life. Our choice and free will become something else when there is an agenda other than the unimpeded celebrating of life. That's when we need to pause and become a little bit more mindful than we might be if the choices and decisions that we're making were exclusively affecting us, the individual, and affecting no one else. When choices and decisions, when free will affects other people, we become morally responsible to consider what those effects might be and to act accordingly. Let me say that again. When free will affects other people, we become morally responsible to consider what those effects might be and to act accordingly. We're seeing it with the choices that people are making about wearing face coverings, but it's such a good idea, it's such a good opportunity for us to look at the other areas in our lives that we're claiming our right to free will and choice. And the caveat is what I'm choosing at the expense of another. Because if it is, then I'm not really choosing freedom at all. Instead, I'm choosing bondage packaged up as freedom because it benefits me to do so. When we get to that point, we've gotten to a place where freedom isn't free. It isn't even freedom, but instead is privilege mislabeled as freedom. And we have to reconsider perhaps all that we've been told and dismiss what insults our soul and our hearts and our minds. And then we can forgive ourselves and make space and begin again to co-create something wonderful and new, a world of freedom and justice for all. Remember, you're an amazing and powerful change agent for good in the world this and every day. May our choices then reflect that truth. Expect an amazing week. Blessed be.